dust red moon, buzzing motel sign, ashtray Bible, room paid by the night. Name on a warrant, name on my tongue, blood in the basin, teeth taste like a gun. Iron fist, electric guitar, hammer in my chest, wired to a scar. If the devil wants dues, he can ride in my car. Iron fist, electric guitar. Blacktop breathing, heat waves crawl, crossing the rear view, turn to a knife on the wall. A voice on the voicemail, crack like glass. Baby, come home, but the bridge is all gas. Electric guitar, hammer in my chest, wired to a scar. If the reaper wants names, he can find this bar. Iron fist, electric guitar. Dust in my throat, every mile marker, another dead note. If grace ever found me, it lost my trail. I'm a broke down choir, screaming through hell. Iron fist, electric guitar, hammer in my chest, wired to a scar. If heaven wants saints, they can lock that door. I got iron fist, electric guitar. Dust on my tongue, rust in my veins, name on a warrant, luck circling in the drain. Tires hum a thread, sky the color of a bruise. Got your face in the mirror and a trunk full of bad news. Grease and grace, that's all I'm dragging down this road. Grease and grace, oil stained sins and a heavy load. Every mile a shovel, every line of a stone. Grease and grace, I ain't driving home. Motel Bible open to a page that's torn clean out. Ashtray confession, burned black with doubt. Gas station coffee, tastes like a Sunday curse. You said love was a lifeline, but you left me something worse. Grease and gray, that's all I'm dragging down this road. Grease and gray, oil-stained sins and a heavy load. Every mile a shovel, every line of a storm. Grease and grays, I ain't driving home. On a drum cross, buzzers on a phone wire, your name in my rear view, like smoke, like fire. If the law don't catch me, maybe guilt will take my place, 'cause the only thing behind me is you and an empty space. Grease and gray, that's all I'm dragging down this road. Grease and gray, oil-stained sins and a heavy load. Every mile a shovel, every line of the storm. Grease and grays, I ain't driving home. Roundabout in the ditch, pages burned and black at the edge. Smell like cheap gas, Marlboro ash, thumbprints pressed in blood red scratch. Road sign riddled, rusted holes, arrow pointing straight to hell, I'm told. Sky hung low like a busted jaw, crows on the wire, just watched it all. This is my gasoline gospel, poured out in the dust and rain. Every word a match I strike on the bones of my own shame. Singing, Lord, if you're out here, you're driving like a runaway train. This is my gasoline gospel, and I'm preaching it in vain. Pulled in where the neon died, flickering light. Old man sleeping in a plastic chair, TV snow glow in the humid air. Asked him, you ever seen God pass through? He said, kid, he left 72. Left me laughing with a hollow sound as that push my shadow down. This is my gasoline gospel, poured out in the dust and rain. Every word a match I strike on the bones of my own shame. Singing, Lord, if you're out here, you're driving like a runaway train. This is my gasoline gospel, and I'm preaching it in vain. chains swallow them up. Oh, headlights stretch like a buried past in the long black throat of the overpass. This is my gasoline gospel, poured out in the dust and rain. Every word a match I strike on the bones of my own shame. Singing, Lord, if you're out here, you're driving like a runaway train. This is my gasoline gospel, and I'm preaching it in vain. Rust on my knuckles, oil in my veins. I got a prayer made of gasoline and a map soaked in rain. Ash in my coffee, blood on the Lagrange teeth. Your name carved deep in the dashboard like something I can't bleed. It's a gear-driven grudge, grinding slow in my chest. Every mile is a curse I confess. I keep my hands on the wheel, but my heart's in the ditch. Yeah, this gear-driven grudge turns a good man mean and sick. Signs are crooked, pointing straight back to you. That old motel with the busted ice knows every lie we threw. Your shadow rides shotgun in the empty of this truck. I hear you laugh and the wheel will rattle each time the engine bucks. It's a gear-driven grudge, grinding slow in my chest. I keep my hands on the wheel, but my soul's in a ditch. Yeah, this gear-driven grudge turns a good man cold and sick. Headlights in the distance look like eyes in the corn. I ain't chasing forgiveness, I'm just out running what was born. If I see your taillights burning red in the dust, I'll follow that glow till the steel gives up. It's a gear-driven grudge, grinding slow in my chest. Every mile is a dead interest in flesh. I keep my hands on the wheel, but my fate's in the ditch. Yeah, this gear-driven grudge is the only thing that sticks. Only thing that sticks. Blood on the door, Bible in the glove box that I don't read anymore. Blackbird on the fence post, watching me crawl. Got a name on my conscience I can't shake off it all. Red guts and guitar, that's all I got in this car. One hand on the wheel, other on an old scar. If redemption's out there, it's way past this bar. I'll ride with my ghost. Red guts and guitar. Gaslight flickers like a bad halo. Motel crosses buzzing in the window glow. Her rings in the ashtray clanking in the dark. Every mile I'm laying another broken heart. Red guts and guitar, that's all I got in this car. One hand on the wheel, other on an old scar. If forgiveness finds me, it'll find me from afar till the engine gives out. Get guts and guitar. Bangs on a stray dog, ribs sharp as mine. Moon hides its face from this ragged state line. If there's hell on the highway, I'm already there. I'm already there. Singing low to the void like it's a midnight prayer. Midnight prayer. Red guts and guitar, that's all I got in this car. One hand on the wheel, other on an old scar. If the law ever catches, they'll find me and my star burned in the steel strings. Red guts and guitar. Dead town diner, flies on the pie. One pump working, dust in my eye. Radio preacher, spitting out fire. Ashtray full of old barbed wire. Saw him lurking in mile 13. Cold like funeral, face cut clean. Hitching shadows, boots bone dry. Storm on the horizon, mean old sky. Iron horse homicide, roaring through my head. Oh, my head. Steel teeth shining, hungry for the dead. Iron horse homicide, rolling over prayer and pride. If you hear that whistle cry, something holy just died. the track. Letters leaking like the ink fall back. Name on a postcard smudged in red said, "Don't wait up, she already fled." Sheriff at the trestle, hat in his hand. Tracks run straight out and don't understand, but I seen that driver, eyes gone black, grinning in the mirror as he never looks back. Iron horse homicide roaring through my head. Oh my, steel teeth shining, hungry for the dead. Iron horse homicide, rolling over prayer and pride. If you hear that whistle cry, something holy just died.
Home on my tongue, blacktop in my teeth, name carved in a mile marker when praying through the weeds. 10 cross on the dashboard, shells rattling in the door. Everything I ever carried got thrown out on this floor. We are the infantry of the night, marching on busted knees, no lie. Halo made a circle and crows follow where the bad blood goes. We are the infantry of the night, blueprints burning in the white moonlight. If I fall, just let me lie. I was born to crawl where the vultures fly. Barroom in the rear view, still bleeding through my shirt. Your letter in the glove box, folding, turning into dirt. Judge's words still haunt me like a choir made of chains. Every mile another witness is to a man I couldn't save. We are the infantry of the night, marching on busted knees, no light. Halo made a circle and crows follow where the bad blood goes. We are the infantry of the night, blueprints burning in the white moonlight. If I fall, just let me lie. I was born to crawl where the vultures fly. Where the vultures fly. I don't pray for mercy, I just stare into the beams. Let that oncoming salvation split me open at the seams. If the devil wants a soldier, he can take this tattered frame. I've been drilling in the shadows, learning how to wear my shame. We are the infantry of the night, marching on busted knees, no light. Halo made a circle and crows follow where the bad blood goes. We are the infantry of the night, blueprints burning in a white moonlight. If I fall, just let me lie. I was born to crawl where the vultures